trust no nigga or bitch. Stick to the code, stay focused, get rich. I'm about to make this arm and hammer with this holy water. I'm talking, I don't trust no nigga or bitch.
God said, I don't trust no human or bitch, or my President Trump that betrayed that trust of me for racism businesses. And I better trust God, and God is sending me to the promised land to be a Walmart CEO of the disability department. If they can't keep their word when a contract I sign, when people are trying to keep me beneath them, but not up there with them, and lie to me and be dishonest with me, how can we understand those things? God said, I trust God, and God we trust into those things. So dishonesty been given by racism of Trump modify his political opinions. And I don't got time for boosting. I don't got time for hip-hop scripts. These kids want to be them, baby. I'm not trying to be you. I'm not trying to be Jeezy, Yellow Breezy. I'm me. And sometimes when people have not learned from history and abuse their power and can't understand it, what difference that we will make together? My contract already signed, but me sitting there watching the Walmart employees' behavior, how can I be a part of something and they behaving themselves? I don't need dishonesty from the man that love to play mind games and don't understand your human behavior will get you in a lot of trouble. Same old thing. See, they say you can't teach an old dog a new trick because they've been on this earth long enough. But God, instead of old covenants, old leaders, they still don't get it. Still don't get the concept of all of it. And we already done been to the civil rights devotion already. What I just did. Boosie is on petty stuff. And God said, Hubert, I got so much more for you. His lies and MO3. I talk to people around this world. And I ain't going to let a man lies because him and MO3 and Yellow Breezy want to lie. And Trump put his political problem first and his business first over God. Humans are petty, but they can't understand what God is trying to do. And that's sad. He play with things, but he can't understand the price of it. I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to fight. But I'm surely going to use what my teacher them taught me and my mom them taught me. I used to have a computer when I was a kid, and A apple. My mom used to A for apple, B for B. When we was kids, and I have a computer. No, that's not good. Stop doing that because leaders know better, and Trump didn't know better when he put business first. He put the money before the safety of God's children, the safety of disability. He didn't care. And you have to understand, he put money first. He put this community at jeopardy. He put the safety of disability at jeopardy for the sake of money, the sake of it. And he had to understand, I'm not out to argue. God don't argue. But he believe in no God. Y'all him, stop that, man. Stop that like you believe in God because you can't touch him and can't see him. He's not talking to you. That's stop acting like you have the faith in him and he's not touching you and he's not talking to you. You go off his sight. Stop acting like those things and understanding those things. You have your power and you have your money. You have your numbers. I believe in God, but let me tell you something. You hide behind those things. And as long as you have power and money, you don't give a care about what you do and who you hurt to get it. You don't understand those things. So, I just filed a civil rights on Walmart. And we about to do it in the White House. I'm not out to argue with pettiness. I'm not out to argue with bullshit with his petty stuff when I got bigger things. That boy petty beneath me. Don't care about your money. Don't care about your cars. God don't care about that when you just fight for your street, but you don't understand the bigger goal out of all of them. Don't lie to me, God said. And the yellow breezy in them. Trying to petty arguments. Petty arguments. Petty lies. That's petty lies. How can you understand those moments when you both giving pettiness? When you getting pettiness above it? When him and his people, Yellow Breezy, think they can just get away with it. God said, I don't got Trump. And then when I fight back, they talking about walking around, talking about take that. God said, you don't have that right. You don't have that right to try to take something. And Trump, you don't have that right as a president and stomp over people's rights, and that's racism between this. He don't get it. He don't get it. It doesn't matter what you tell a man. A man got an old ways. And that's when your old ways and old covenant thinking, we're going to kill ourselves. You going to see. We got nobody to blame. America, they say, oh, foreign countries. No, we the threat to ourselves. We the threat to it. Don't blame them and we the threat to it. Don't blame them and we our own threat. We our own worst enemy. Not other countries. We are our own enemy. They watch Trump did what he did and he took that money without no remorse. He don't even care about it without no remorse. They watch him build that money. They laughing at you. The devil laughing at you. That's what the devil laughing at Trump. The enemy that don't believe in God, they laugh. You took that money, they let the devil laughing at you. You think you want something? You failed. You took money and you stole from it. You did stuff for profit. God said, Trump, I would have respected you if you would have said American business will get out of death. But you did this for profit gain. You had no remorse from stealing. You had no remorse. And Mike Tyson trying to come in. Mike Tyson never walked a day in my shoes. He don't understand my challenges. He don't understand none of that. I'm not trying to make a man that can't understand it. We're in two separate worlds. Hey, be careful what you do because we got the civil rights there. I've been cutting a lot of slack. On here. People think they can just get on here and talk. And I've been going to the civil rights. I can cut a lot of slack. I'm warning people I've been cutting a lot of slack. Every time I got to get on here, y'all act stupid. I go to the civil rights devotion. So be careful what you laugh for. Be careful. Because God said, I'll find you. Be careful what you laugh for. I find you. Matter of fact, since that person want to laugh, whatever you at, I don't know where you at. Let me take a picture and file civil rights on the White House and the Justice Department. I warned you, man. Laughing and tongue. I warned you. Laughing and tongue. I warned you. I've been cutting a lot of slack. You going on the civil rights there. I'm about to file civil rights against the White House, the Justice Department. Again, I warned you. Be careful how you talk. If you ain't talking like, come on. Be careful of what you're trying to understand. So your laughing will get you on the civil rights. Be careful what you understand. Because I'm fighting for something that what you can't understand. So why Boosie and them lied, that's on them. I got other plans. So I keep that mindset away from me and all that yellow breezy petty stuff and the rest of them. Bam. I know until my court day over with, I have to play by the rules as a customer. But don't delay justice. Don't delay progress because that dumb courtroom is doing it. You don't delay when people say, oh, have time and progress where the enemy is trying to strike and cause disruption in the kingdom of God. Trying to outgrow a balance and kids trying to fight for something but not fight for the right to grow and the right to don't know how to be patient. Want to just go running out there with others to understand it. Be careful what you say to me. Hold up, because people think I'm playing with them at the end of the day. Be careful what you say to others. So he think I'm playing with it. Everybody want to laugh because it's not funny at the end. Be careful. My name is Hubert, HUBERTSELIARS. Junior, be careful what you say. But sometimes you're going to have to move your family out this situation. Get a house built in Arkansas by Walmart. Make my family and many things to be okay. I don't have the time to get a mansion built. See, that's the different things when people trying to cause problems but don't understand it. Don't understand the price of it. Boosting them and yellow breezy on petty stuff. I don't got time for it. I want no war. I want no problem with gaming, but this is bigger than that. This ain't about no LGBT community. This is about growth. This is about me being the Walmart CEO of the department. We're going to be going to schools. All Ticket to Work program do is fill out applications. They don't be that through this to do everything else. That's all they do. Once you got the job, people have challenges in doing CBLs. Why not when other students don't want to, other workers don't want, why not put people under the payroll to go help people out with CBLs? And it's so many things they can do, like they can help people with clothes. Everybody know their limitations. I told Doug Miller what difference you're going to make. You know, I want him to know one more time. Before I got back on Walmart, I was at the interview. And I gave the Justice Department an interview at Kroger's. And when that man judged me, and let me tell you something. He came in 2018 and 17. I'm giving the Justice Department time. He came in there intimidated because he didn't want to give me a job. He looking at me with an attitude. As a stubborn white man that he is, a racist politic. I already know. That's why I tell Dick Miller. They regretted it. They came in that deli. He know what he did at Marsh Lane. And when I'm giving the Justice Department enough time, Trump wasn't trying to understand. But when God get back up and fight, when he went against something, God want to get back up and fight, how can that direction go the way we want to go it? How can we understand it? I don't want no problems. But I want to let Walmart, when I get the honest, I let Walmart pay for my school. And man, Bob mentioned let this do. I already got it planned out already. And just be patient and learn and try to go to have school function with disability. See the challenges that comes amongst it. Hey, God, I just said, God and Jesus said, that come here, just give me my justice and walk away. You can't argue with me. Give me my justice and walk away. They're trying to argue, and I'm not. The Yellow Breezing them and the rest of them trying to lie, and I'm not. That's the difference between me and them. I just made it very clear that I want the Supreme Court to look at this, or what I just messaged the Supreme Court. Trump or nobody in that local government cannot mess with. If I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose it. And you cannot mess with my income because of racism business. Because of Trump put his, and I need the Supreme Court to look at what's going on here. Why I would not be able to have to, you will not question and ask me about my income, what I'm spending on, because I need them to see the bigger picture. Because of racism of Trump, businesses, Trump with racism with disability. Why should I have to answer and send letters and they got racism with disability? Rules come when American businesses stick by rules, and they don't have to, they lied to me. The call center been dishonest with me. And you talk about rules when they be dishonest and lie about ticket to one per. I'm not going to let one man make it worse on others I work with there. I'm not going to let Charles, a couple of bad black managers, and the other good people out there. I have at 1216. I have worked with a lot of good people. Oh, that's Yvonne, Martin, and I'm not going to let those people make it bad for me. When I was on Instagram in 2019, everybody said even the employees said, welcome to the team. Why argue with that? Why argue with things when people want this and even employees? Why argue with that? Why argue with that when people want to argue? Why argue with that? Why argue with that when people want to argue? God said if the streets want to lie, let it lie. Let them have it. But one thing, at Walmart won't lie on them, but God said, I keep my promise in the spirit towards you. God and Jesus said, I keep my promise in the spirit towards you. That's what God kept. He said, I'm going to be with you in this fight. Jesus said, I'm going to be with you. And he been with me. He gave me sight. He gave my sight to be bigger than what they can't understand. The doctor asked me, how you know it's God with you? All I just got to say what I see on my enemy. They on petty stuff. I'm not on petty stuff. They say no matter what you're going to do, no matter how long it takes, I'm going to get my look back. Let me tell you something. You be bigger than that. It's not about a look, because if you worry about that, you get out, you need to do great. Stop worrying about talking about getting your look back and focus on greatness when you get out. Focus on greatness. Focus on being great. Don't retaliate. Focus on being great again. That's your concept, to be your better version. Don't focus on no matter what I'm going to get my, they say in these rap songs, no matter what I'm going to get my look back. Focus on greatness. Focusing on becoming a bigger version. You put to be, when you get out, you put to be bigger than you was. Bigger than what they're trying to, bigger than that was. You don't get your look back. You focus on greatness. That's what you focus on. You don't worry about retaliating. And that's what makes it so great. You worry about getting out and being bigger than that, being bigger than what you then. You look at it, that makes sure I become a better version of myself. That's all of the great things that comes with it. That's the great things that comes with it. Don't worry about tolerating. Don't worry about none of that, because I know greatness is gonna come out of it. I never look at things bad in this situation. I look at things because I always know when great things comes out of it, and that's the main thing. Great things come out of it, and that's the greatest thing about it, right? That's the greatest thing about being about it. The great things come out of it. Let me tell you, Chris used to take me to NASCAR. He take me to Home Depot. We go to Home Depot cars. We do so much. We have so much fun. Have fried fish. God I can talk about. Nobody cares about you. Look, Grizz used to ask me, what you eating, Hubert? Like, stop eating all those muffins and change my diet. People say stuff because they care. So it's about staying focused and staying on your determination path. That's what it's about, staying focused. Can you stay focused on your determination path? Just stay focused on your focus path. Just stay focused. If not, baby, I take my justice by house and just run around there with my family and just not worry about it with big gates around it. You better as a family and better than alone. I see that now. My mom with gates and all us move in and gates around it by itself, baby, because people want you to be alone. When you talk about getting away from family and the racism of community of society wants you not to understand it. They want you not to understand it. It's about just staying focused and staying focused on what you're trying to do. And people got petty stuff. Petty. You get nowhere with petty. You get nowhere with it. Be better version. We're going to talk about that. Be a better version of yourself to get where you're trying to go. So understand that. They too petty to open up their eyes and see it. So I'm just going to focus on me at the end of the day. So that I'm not going to argue over pettiness, man. I'm not going to argue over pettiness. Jealousy on the clock. Me doing my job caused the problem. One brother said, "Oh, you make me sick. You do whatever. They don't pay me enough." Go ahead with that, man. But that's the problem that people want to deal with at the end of the day. I should not have to argue over petty things, bro. I should not have to fight for something that should have been mine, my justice, mine's. I should not have social care. That's the sad thing about Trump. He just don't get it, man. It's like he just don't get it. I'm like, all of them don't get it. They just their mindset is just old ways and old covenant ways, old mindset. They just don't get it. They just don't understand it. They just don't understand it. It's not about being, guys. It's not about just about being an American, guys. It's about the right to listen to everybody struggle, and if it's challenging with reading, if it's challenging with math. I talked to a lot of teens on platform and they got math problems. I had to like, one of the things I hated borrowing numbers, taking mathematics and borrowing them. I talked to a lot of teens in it. We talk about math on here. We talk about a whole lot of stuff. We talks about those things. And we talk about those things that come great understanding. But why would I let that political opinion of others, and that should not be even being questioned? And they don't get it. You just it's a bunch of men. They think they know everything. Sometimes it's not always about picking up a book, but some of my time is about following what the world is doing to understand it. It's using a billion tactics, and you still don't get it. You still don't get the concept of what God is trying to understand here. And I'm not out to put up with Yellow Breeze and Soldier Boy pettiness. And none of these kids with that pettiness, that arguing, want to fight. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that at the end of the day. We make a difference by standing together. I'm not out to argue. I'm not out to fight on no street tide. I don't own the street tide. I don't own nothing. I don't want. Look, I'm nothing like Yellow Breeze. I took therapy. I'm in drama. I worked at 14 and 15. I don't want to be nothing like him. So I'm not mad at what Trump have. His dad worked hard for what he has. So his dad got him what he got. So I'm not mad at it about what he worked hard for. I can only try to just work hard to get that where that is. So I'm not mad at another person and what they worked hard for and trying to, he's this and that and this and that. No, he worked hard. His dad got him where he at today. His dad built that. How can you be mad at somebody? I'm not like Tupac and talking about that. Go ahead, because you got to understand. If you know how to manage your money and start buying expensive TVs and start buying and investing in your home and tablets and start you buy multiple tablets, that's the problem thing. You worry about that. I'm not mad at what Trump worked hard for. I can only get there and try to be there, not be jealous of somebody. And not be jealous of somebody. I can only try to get there and stay focused. Now, I also told him, if you don't fix that Gainesville situation, because you know you did what you did, of intimidating the Dallas police officers, intimidating, protective service that come getting out their car, intimidating. So those documents better be 12. We're going to have a problem, man. Y'all know what y'all did. The two businesses laughing and things. Nobody got time for that, man. They know what they did, trying to bully somebody off the phone. And the police know what they did. They're trying to bully people. The Dallas police tried to bully people in 2022. They know what they did and outside. They're trying to bully people. What can we do to be better? And what can we do to be better as one? I'm not, guys, I'm not, you can't be mad at what somebody else worked for. You gotta try, you gotta manage your money, you gotta do stuff. Invest in your home, start investing and worry about what everybody else doing and buying things. Jordan will never die. And Jordan's shoes, go to Foot Locker. I have Foot Locker account. I've been shopping at Foot Locker. They got shoes that come out on time. Well, I can tell my son that to save up a shoe fund. And you can come out with you can have your own Jordan shoe collection. You have about 30,000. Don't worry about what you have now. Boy, I used to wear so much of Payless shoes that ain't even funny. Don't worry about what you have now, but worry about what you have in the future. Don't worry about what you have now. When I was in middle school and playing on, you damn right I had some damn Payless shoes on. I had a Payless right by the guys. They had a Payless right by the Valley View Mall over there in Dallas. They used to have a Payless over there. I used to get some shoes over there by the Valley View Mall in Dallas, like by the Valley View and Galleria Mall. My mom used to take us over like, guys, we don't care about all of that bull crap. It's about enjoying what you have to get where you're trying to go. It's about management. So you think I care? Like people that know me, I'm always changing my styles up. I'm not, but it's about management. It's about just doing the things that you want to do in life to get where you're trying to go. Guys, look, Governor Abbott talking about everybody stop that, Governor Abbott. Because at 14, 15 years old, my first year of school, I'm going to job fairs. And before that, over there by Creekview, they used to have a Walmart. They used to have Albertsons. Now they got a Walmart over there. And the business was racist. Stop talking about the EPI racist. I went through the interview progress in Artich, and this lady, we all know, that's a racist white lady, apartment on March Lane. We dealing with a lot of racism. And downtown Carrollton, EPI, nobody got time for that, but he got the nerve to lie about something. But when you got an old mind as a governor in office that don't say, I told Joe Biden, I told the Justice Department, get your ass up. You know, when everybody say, I talked about this in 2019. Everybody get mad, corporate office coming. So if I tell Joe Biden to go to a damn Social Security and Governor Happy, you can't go as yourself. You're going to have to play dress up. You might have to do like Big Mama and just play dress up. Because you're not going to see the bad misconduct that's going on. Atlanta needs some damn help. They talk shit about the customer while they sitting there. If I talk to people in Chicago, New York, Detroit, and everybody in each hood community that goes to Social Security, and they have that same problem. My name is Schubert, HUBERTSELLERS. And they have that same problem, Schubert Seller Jr. I talk to people they have that same problem. Atlanta needs some help. But they don't give somebody the right to do things they don't supposed to be treating people bad. It just stay focused, guys. God, it doesn't matter to me at the end of the day. So it's about staying focused. It doesn't matter to me at the day. I got my mouth due. I got everything. I'm not worried about what they doing out there and stuff. So just stay focused on where you are. And that stuff, man, Mirza, we always argue. We call each other this. I just dapped Nerman off. And before I even moved to this car, I think in 2022 and 2019, before I moved in here, 2022, I just dapped my man Norman always getting into. We always talking trash and we always right back hanging out. But nobody don't got time for that. We can't let a few people make it bad out the bunch for the good people. That'd be wrong if I sit up there and lie on everybody I work with at Walmart just because I got a problem with food narcissist managers and behavior. That'd be wrong. God, that'd be actually wrong, guys. But they on that bullshit. And Dallas on that bullshit. You can have it, dude. Horoscope for April. I'm a Sagittarius, so yeah. So not to stay focused on the goal here. Right? Hey, high is not a laugh. You gotta still smile. That laughing gonna get you. It's gonna get you. It's gonna get you. So